So we're here on another trip to Dumont, and we're going to go try out the paddle tires. We did a little bit last night. They worked pretty good, but we are going to go for a little bit bigger ride right now. So we'll report back on how they work. So it's a beautiful day out here at Dumont. Got the paddle tires on, like I said. Getting ready to go for a rip. It still must be probably in the mid 80s right now. So I got a GoPro with me. We'll see if we can get some GoPro footage. I'm gonna try out the new Tusk Sand Lites. See how they work. All right, we'll check back. Hey guys, so I've been riding out here in the dunes for all day yesterday on the Tusk Sand Lite 32-inch paddles. First time using those, and I've been trying to get footage. I've been having all kinds of GoPro issues, and turns out my SD card was full, so I cleaned some of that out. I'll try to get some footage today. Also, I'm gonna have my wife film me with the iPhone trying to go up a hill too, so get an idea. I like them, my first set of paddles, so the front tires point really well. It's a little bit different driving paddles. I had my Liberties out here with 6 PSI before, and the 6 PSI works pretty good, and I think the front tires on the Liberties, they pull a little harder than these, but these point better, and it's just different. I feel like I have a little bit better climbing ability. The Tusk paddles aren't super tall, so they probably don't climb as well as some other paddles, but I feel like they keep speed really well. So anyway, we'll take some footage and let you judge for yourself. Hey guys, I thought I'd do a little recap on the trip to Dumont with the new paddles, the 32-inch Tusk Sand Lites. I did the Liberties before with 6 PSI, which I've said in the video, I'm sure. I'm by no means a duning expert. I grew up a little bit driving in the dunes, but not a whole lot, mostly riding. This is my third trip to the dunes. Getting braver and braver as well. My first trip with the paddles. I thought it went really, really well as the trip went on. I understood how to drive them a lot better. I played around with 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. Most of the time being in 4-wheel drive, going up the big hills and stuff. Like I said in the video, they point really well, especially in 4-wheel drive. You turn them and give it gas, and man, it just points that way, almost to where you have to be careful, not getting too crazy with it, but they really good steerability. And I noticed too, compared to the Liberties last time, you can roll up to hills a little slower and not have to. With the Liberties, I always felt like I gotta get momentum and really, stay in it to get up these hills. And this one, I just felt like you can come in at more of a slow, moderate speed and then hammer it down when you need to, and it just pulls you right up the rest of the hill. So that's probably where the paddles shine. As far as the 32 inch seems to be a good size. I have the Turbo RR, obviously you can see, and I think it goes pretty good. Like I say, I don't have anything to compare it to, but the paddles seem to work pretty well. They also held an edge pretty well. I know with paddles, if you're side hilling and you're slow, you can tend to kind of slide out. And they did that a little bit, but maybe more so than the Liberties, just because there's more of a horizontal paddle than there is vertical. But those little vertical edges feel good. The car feels really stable, probably because of the wider back end, and it just felt planted and glued. And two-wheel drive, you know, if you hammer it, you can make that back end snap out pretty good. In fact, like I say, if you get into two-wheel drive and you crank the wheel, she can come right around on you pretty good. Just like anything, I'm sure you can tip it over, but it felt really stable. Definitely like the paddles. You know, I'm sure, you know, Destroyers or Scats or something are better tires. Maybe even, you know, the 340s or something like that. I don't know. But for the money, I'd go up any hill in Dumont without a problem. You know, Comp Hill, you know, I just felt really in good control going up and down the hill. I thought they worked very well. I'm very happy. So that's my report on those, and really good couple of days out at Dumont.